into music, whether you do music, whether you're a DJ, whether you're just an enthusiast. We welcome everybody here. Got my guy again, Mathew B. So talk to him again, you know, in case they didn't see the first one. Just let them know, you know.
You know, I'm a rapper from Queens.
Queens in the building.
I love this hip hop shit, and I got a lot of records, and I love showing them off. So I'm happy to be here for a second time and show you guys a little bit more of my collection that I've been keeping tucked away, you know.
Again, thank you for coming through. So if you didn't tap into the first one, make sure y'all tap into part 1. It's gonna be in the links right there. Make sure you subscribe, share, comment. So y'all already know the spiel, and if you don't, we start off with 3 pieces that you may want to give or not may that you want to give a story on, whether it's why you bought it, the cover, whether you liked it, whatever it may be. So we're gonna start with the first one. I'm looking forward to it because you crushed the first one. Like,
so the first one I got is something a little bit newer.
Ooh, I don't even know if they up on that right there.
I got Stove God Cooks Reasonable Drought. So
salute the Stove God.
If you watch the first episode, you know I'm a big Rock Marcy fan, and he produced this whole thing. But like I said, at COVID, when it ended, I went to go see him perform.
He came out, that dropped what? After
this dropped
COVID, right?
After but like right before, like 2020. So I had heard some of the joints off this, but like, you know, I was like half-ass listening. And then I seen him perform it live, opening up for Rock.
Before you heard the album?
Like, I heard it, but I didn't really give it the, you know what I'm saying? And then I realized, I was like, nah, he's kind of crazy. So I went back and I did my thing and I listened, but I was able to get this like right away after seeing him.
Yeah.
And it was one that was like a little harder to find because it was sold out and it was in limited quantities. But I was really happy that I was able to, like, you know, get my hands on it because this album is fucking fire, bro.
Listen, he was getting so much buzz on Twitter. My Twitter family, they gonna love this one right here. Salute the Rock. You know, so I know he had other connections. They talk on Twitter about him rolling with Bust Down at one point. But you know, Rock put him out. Salute the Rock. Salute the Stove God holding down the city. Like I said, they were talking about this like going crazy on Twitter.
This is one of those ones where when you hear it, you're like, oh, he got a bright future. It's undeniable.
Everyone, that's how the buzz was. It was like, undeniable. And then now he's cooking. He's rolling with GSF and all of them. Yeah. He's doing his thing. Punchline still sharp. I mean, still got the vocals and the harmony.
It's like the way he brings a lot to a record.
Brings a lot more than just rap.
And listening to this was like a real experience because Rock brought a lot to the production.
Yeah.
And so I'm listening to 2 people who are both killing it at the exact same time, and you know I had to include this one.
Yeah, dope debut. He got some dope tracks. He got a dope feature on Wrong Street's last album, and then he has a dope song with Jay Skis as well. So we're gonna come back with the second piece of the talk pieces though on Diggin Wit Deme, where hip hop lives, you know.
So we were talking earlier about like Kool Keith, and then about how you know like there's always like this Kool Keith MF Doom. So I had to come with something for Doom.
Who's that right there? Oh, that's Doom?
Victor Vaughn.
I don't even know that one.
That's Victor Vaughn, so that's one of his aliases, and it's a Fat Beats 15th anniversary exclusive on black and silver vinyl.
I know y'all gonna love that one right there.
So this one I had to pull out because it's like, you know, I feel like you can't really do hip hop records without giving some credit to Doom. Because he always had his shit in rotation. Like, for many years, his shit was getting repressed for, like, avid record collectors.
Many years.
And it was, like, all his shit. You know what I'm saying? But this is one of those ones that really wasn't super pressed.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that
It's one of his alter egos, Victor Vaughn. Victor Vaughn's a MF Doom fan who thinks he could be better than MF Doom one day.
He got a lot of aliases.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
And this one of his first ones.
Nah, that's what's up.
And it's like a concept album. It's pretty tight. You know what I mean? It's like he goes through the motions of being like a bad teenager. Okay. Talking about like going to like rap ciphers, but also talking about like fucking someone up if they took your Donkey Kong game, or like trying to fuck the girl. Like,
yeah, he was obscure with it.
It was super. And so I was real lucky to get this album. Like, this shit was real expensive. It went down because they re-released it on Record Store Day, but it's like, regardless of the price, this is just something that's special to me to own because it's a different side of someone that we keep finding out more things about. You know?
He definitely had a lot of layers.
Super layered.
Definitely had a lot of layers. Definitely.
You know, so I just was real happy to pick this up.
R.I.P., you know what I'm saying? R.I.P. Doom, you know what I mean? So, right there, another dope piece, and we're going to round it off with the third one.
This one, super special to me. This is The Marathon Continues by Nipsey Hussle. It's a mixtape. This came out in 2013. Yeah, I don't, you know, when it's something like this that I really love, it's like, as much as I want to hear it on the vinyl, I want to protect this.
Salute to Nipsey
You know what I'm
Hussle.
saying?
I mean, R.I.P.
This never came out on vinyl when it came out. It came out in 2013. It's like, for me as an artist, this was one of the most influential projects in my upbringing.
Okay.
Because I was at an age where I was trying to find my sound and my style, and I was listening to this, and this was like a very, very advanced version of what I wanted to do. And I think he was one of the nicest. I think he had like revolutionary ideas.
Definitely was a visionary, absolutely.
For sure. So this year they actually repressed this, but it was only available to buy on his store site. And if you wanted they put his whole catalog on vinyl, but everything cost $100. So there's a limited amount of them, but you had to pay $100 if you wanted the vinyl. Okay. And like for me, that's a no-brainer because this is one of the most important albums like I ever really listened to.
Yeah, salute to Nip.
You know, so I just wanted to make sure it got its shine.
Nah, that's dope. That's dope. I think that's the first Nipsey appearance on the show too. R.I.P. Man, he definitely was a leader and had a lot of ideas he was going to put in motion too.
For sure.
So we round off with those three pieces right there. We got Nipsey, we got MF Doom, and then we got Stove God Cooks. You already know. So right now we gonna flex on them, you know, tell the other vinyl collectors fall back. You in the building.
You know, this one right here,
Queens in the building.
Super special to me.
Oh man,
this is super special to me.
Love that one.
This one right here, ooh. I couldn't pick just one. I had to go with the 3-piece real quick.
Sheesh.
With the Sean Price.
Look like a painting.
Yeah, the Sean Price discography. You know what I'm saying? I needed it. I was a big Sean Price fan. Actually, the guy who I would buy my weed from, Cali, he actually put me on to Sean Price when I was copping bud. Okay. And I knew who Sean Price was, but I didn't know who Sean Price was.
Because a lot of people didn't really.
And
it came later on.
It's easy to overlook how much he's done and how consistent he's been, because he's nasty. I think he's the nicest, simple rapper I ever heard, because he don't even try.
We had this, you know, you follow me, I had that debate already.
He don't even try. He just goes off, right? And so he used to record up the block from my crib. Okay. So he would come into the store. I worked in a liquor store. He would come to the store, buy liquor with the rest of the dudes who's recording and shit. So I met him a few times. And then one day I seen him in the city. It was him and Illa G. And I was like, yo, what's good? I was like, P. You see me? Yo, he took the time to walk across the street, come chop it up with me. Like, I was just going to be like, P, and leave. He came through, talked to me, and I had to. I was like, yo, you know my connect. You're his favorite rapper. He's the one who put me on to you. Can I call him real quick? Can you talk to him? Yo, he talked to him for 15 minutes. He got on the phone with my boy and talked to him for 15 minutes. He's the most down-to-earth artist I ever, came across. And to be such a prolific artist and so dope and make so much consistent heat and be so original and still be such a decent person is fucking rare.
Yeah, definitely.
You know?
Definitely was original and creative. You know what I'm saying? Consistent too. I'm always was a big Helter Skelter fan.
Super fire.
Salute to P, yo. Word up. R.I.P. man. Word.
Yeah, bro. So I had to pull that one out because I know not a lot of people. I'm gonna give him his flowers.
Well, he has a big cult following. Like I said, I've had a couple of had huge debates with Sean P. But
I think he deserves more than a cult following.
I got you. Okay, you know I see what you're saying.
Because even the couple years before he passed, he was doing those comedy sketches on YouTube. I don't know if you peeped them.
Yeah,
doing Sean Ross. Yeah. He was on his way to do some ill shit. It was
but he was doing the skits on the Helter Skelter joint.
Super. Yeah, he always had that shit. Even when he was slim, even when he was skinny, doing, you know what I'm saying? I'm not sure.
Yeah. He was the
his
doctor.
Personality was fucking huge.
Yeah.
It was you could tell. So, you know, again, salute him.
Nah, salute to P, yo.
And then
the final piece, you know, with Diggin Wit Deme, where hip hop lives again. We got the prize possession in your collection. I know it was one of many, but
for sure. This one's real special to me because I feel like any New Yorker you gotta take this one.
Oh, yes, Biggie makes another appearance on Diggin Wit Deme.
This original UK pressing of Life After Death. I was just lucky to walk into a store that had it.
Notorious B.I.G.
And I was like, yo, I had to give it to Pac on the last one, but I had this in the chamber. Just to show everyone, like, you know, I'm still a big fan. And this album is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, this is one of the most well-produced albums, I think, in hip-hop. Like, they really hit a chord between having this shit being commercially successful and still having some super fire rap shit.
He was in his bag.
You know what I'm saying? He got Havoc producing, he got RZA producing, he got everyone you could think of. Like, everyone you need is on this shit. So it's just DJ Premier. Yo, bro, everything. You got DMC, like, we could sit
on there, DMC
it's fucked up because we would have to literally talk about every record to give everyone their flowers. That's how fire this is.
So many. It was well put together.
Yeah, this is one of those joints. So, as far as a staple in the collection, like, I feel like you gotta have this in one way, shape, or form. If you don't have this in your collection, like, how you really take yourself?
They're not a collector. You can say it, man. You're not a collector if you ain't got it,
you know, if you don't have
it up. Even basic, right?
This is some shit that you should have got day one. At least Ready to Die, but like, this is the one that's like, oh, you went the extra mile.
Yeah, we ain't saying you gotta have the
you know,
the Short P whole collection or the you know, the exclusive stuff,
but this you need. Like, this you need, man, cause this right here is an important part of hip hop, you know?
Yeah, so on that note, man, again, Mathew B, thank you for pulling up the Diggin Wit Deme hip hop vinyl show. This is where hip hop lives. Make sure y'all tune in, check that first episode, hit that red button, subscribe, share, leave them comments, man. You already know, tap it.